Time for our feature presentation. Give your attention to Rabbi Farber and Rabbi Nyman. Guys, a big hand for Rabbi Farber and Rabbi Nyman.
Testing.
Two.
Testing.
Two.
Okay.
I put my sweatpants on each morning. I'll get away with it as long as they're not gray. And if I'm late, I'll get off with a warning. It's gonna be a regular day. You know I got no patience for the davening when Rabbi Klapoltz gets up and starts to pray. Because I know when Rabbi Kamenetsky's laning, I'll get my daily morning nap in anyway. So how's the school? Are there no rules? Do you hear the drumming? The Purim Shpiel's coming. So stop and laugh and sing with me. DRS, DRS, it's your second home address. School is good, you know it's great. You go to Debbie if you're late. DRS, DRS, when Rabbi Storch is in the hall. Then I use my cell phone in the bathroom stall. Every Friday, DRS advisory seasons express chulin poppers on my plate while my Rebbe's gaining weight. DRS, DRS, it's a party in the hall. There's so many kids here taking out a roll. DRS, 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 it is truly second best. When SAR and first should be DRS. So if you feel you need to talk about your feelings, then Mrs. Lambert's office is the place to go. And if you want to spin some fidgets or eat chocolates, then Mrs. Lambert's office is the place to go. During classes, I head down to the lunchroom to steal some waters and play ping pong with my friends. Because I know that I won't get in any trouble as long as I come back before the class time ends. So how's JV? They're repping green. But don't bother me about the skills of the varsity teams. 3, 4. DRS, DRS, it's the road to your success. School is good, you know it's great. You go to Debbie if you're late. DRS, DRS, when Rabbi Storch is in the hall. Then I use my cell phone in the bathroom stall. When you get hurt in DRS, the nurse give you a cold compress. Extra time in the base, taking meds to concentrate. DRS, DRS, every day's a free-for-all. It's just a random Tuesday after all. DRS. Oh, DRS. DRS, DRS, in my pajamas I am dressed. I am wearing my slides in DRS. Rabbi Cam shakes my hand. Best Menahel in the land. Rabbi Storch stopping in. Now the learning will begin. Rabbi Yudin calling names, making students feel ashamed. Reb Brazil spreading fun, but Camp Kaylee's #1. Dr. Broder, it's been real, this is your last Purim Shpiel. Marley, Debbie, Dave, and Sue, they are caught the office crew. Security is the best at watching Netflix by their desk. Now you've heard my whole ordeal, let's get started with the spiel. DRS, DRS, it's yours. School is good, you know it's great. You go to Debbie if you're late. DRS, DRS, when Rabbi Storch is in the hall. Then I use my cell phone in the bathroom stall. Everybody, every Friday, DRS advisory seasons express. Cholin poppers on my plate while my Rebbe's gaining weight. DRS, DRS, it's a party in the hall. There's so many kids are taking out a roll. DRS, oh DRS. DRS, DRS, let's make fun of DRS at the annual Purim Shpiel in DRS.
Thank you, Aryeh. Thank you. This is DRS News. I am Rabbi Nyman.
I am Rabbi Farber.
Due to an unfortunate rise in anti-Semitic incidents around the world, DRS has had to up their security. As of a month ago, the only people allowed in the building are students, teachers who are wearing their ID tags, and about 40 students from May dressed like zoo animals in onesies.
After an investigation to figure out how the May kids got into school, global security said it wasn't their fault. After all, they came in during Hill Jacobson's shift.
This past year's Father-Son Yom Iyun focused on the topic of health in Judaism. Fathers and sons came together to hear shiurim about healthy lifestyles from rebbeim whose diets consist mainly of months-old cholent.
In other news, Maura Biederman has announced that she is leaving DRS next year in what is being described as a serious blow to the annual Purim Shpiel. Maura Biederman is actually making aliyah where she is taking up a position as a secret agent with the Mossad. Actually, Maura Biederman is calling in right now from her first field operation as an Israeli Mossad agent.
Oh, Maura Biederman, it's so good to see you.
Shalom, it's me.
Okay.
Maura, where are you right now?
I'm in a deep secret bunker right now near the border of Gaza.
Oh, wow. What's your specific mission there? It sounds pretty dangerous.
The Israeli army is capturing Arab terrorists and torturing them by having them sit in one of my Ivrit classes.
Wow, that does sound pretty official. What's your official ranking there, though? You're not a soldier.
Well, they made a new position for me. My code name is Adon Shoko.
Okay. So, and what do you do with these terrorists after you're done torturing them?
I'm going to take them to Rabbi Yuden's office.
Wow. Thank you, Maura. All right. Okay, in other unfortunate news, part-time student activities director and full-time Camp Kaylee director, Rabbi Eli Brazil has also announced his departure from DRS.
Yeah, there's been a lot of speculation as to how the yeshiva is going to fill the void left by Rabbi Brazil, but it's not as big as an issue as you thought because the next 6 years of Nadive Lev honorees have already been chosen by Rabbi Brazil.
Wow, do you know where he's going?
I'm not really sure, but rumor has it he's going to full-time posting on his WhatsApp status.
Oh,
yeah. In fact, we at DRS News have some recent footage of Rabbi Brazil's status.
Okay, we are here by these lockers. Look at this, locker 229, unbelievable, wow. Look at this lock. Oh, wow, look at this lock. Let me see if it opens. It does not open. Oh, wow. Maybe this one opens. And this one's open. Oh, my goodness, wow. Okay, we are here at the Odios and Chai Bake Sale. Unbelievable. Look at all these cakes and cookies. Wow. Look at this. Look at these Rugaloff. They look so chocolatey. Unbelievable. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at the sprinkles on these cookies. Unbelievable. Look at this. Holy cow. Unbelievable. 15 chocolate chips in this cookie. Oh, wow. Okay, we're here in the DRS parking lot. Wow, unbelievable. Look at all these cars. Wow. A white car, a silver car, unbelievable. A tree. Look at this. Empty bike racks. No, one bike. Unbelievable. Wow. Metal bike racks. Okay, we got these brand new bumper stickers, FFL flag, football. We got a new Kaylee sticker, a yellow with a blue background. Is that a background or that's a outline? Wow. Look at my license plate. Unbelievable. Okay, look who's here. Unbelievable. It's my wife, Sherry.
Hey, Ellie, you need to stop with the statuses. It's enough. You're embarrassing the kids. Moshe is sitting there dying. This is just enough. Ready? We're done. Stop.
Okay, but Sherry, this is going up on my status right now.
You don't need to post it. We're done.
No, I gotta post this. We gotta post
We're
this.
done with statuses. Done.
Due to a national bus driver shortage, getting students to yeshiva has proven to be quite the challenge. Students are getting to school in all sorts of creative ways. A lot of freshmen have been seen arriving to school on an electric scooter. There's even that one moped. But not to be outdone, Rabbi Yitz Rosenblum came to school last week riding on an elephant. Here to speak about his experience in his first year of DRS is none other than Rabbi Yitz Rosenblum. Oh, Rabbi Rosenblum, come up on stage, come up on stage.
Salutations, Rabbi Nyman, salutations. What a pleasure to see you. I hope, while I'm up here, that I don't upstage you.
You know, Rabbi Rosenblum, you've been such an exciting addition to our yeshiva. Why don't you tell me what like a normal day at DRS is like for you?
I'm so happy I asked. My day begins like anyone else's. I open up my closet and I choose one of my 20 cream-colored sweaters. I hurriedly make my way to the car and I make a brief stop at 7-Eleven. I take the largest Big Gulp cup, fill it 7/8 of the way with Diet Coke, a short push of Mountain Dew. I toss it in the trash, and then I chug 3 Red Bulls.
No, I meant more like at DRS, like your experience at DRS.
While I run the Soirée Mignon, they call it a mignon, I call it a minion, and we spend the first 20 minutes just debating how to pronounce the name mignon.
Okay, wow. But I've noticed, like, I always see you in the library, right? And that's also one of the most popular places for the students in the school. Maybe you can give us, like, a little bit of insight, like how it looks from your vantage point.
Well, my vantage point is actually through the very, very thin window in my office, where I see only Mr. Willis or Joe Kahan sitting at that random desk when you walk in.
And then what's the rest of your day? Do you leave the office?
I generally leave the office about 12 o'clock. To shepherd whatever unfortunate soul is unlucky enough to be sitting in the chairs in the library. And then I share with him my latest jokes.
Oh, you have jokes? Wow, maybe you can share some with us.
Sure. And please don't call me Shirley. What is brown and sticky? A stick. What is the most detail-oriented ocean? The Pacific. How do you know there is only one student per grade in DRS? It's the Yeshiva High School, 4 boys.
All right. Thank you so much, Rabbi Rosenblum. We'll see you later. Thank you so much. The Nassau County School District recently released their new guidelines for testing student accommodations. Students with a 504 plan are now allowed to take their tests in the base with 1 proctor for every 250 kids. Students with IEPs have their tests read to them in the resource room, and students who need even more help than that, they just take their test next to Debbie in the office during Shir.
Rabbi Nyman, have you heard about this new technology called ChatGPT?
Oh, I've only heard all the English teachers screaming about it the whole time.
Well, it's this amazing artificial intelligence technology that can do almost anything. I'm honestly a bit worried that it can replace us as teachers.
I'm always skeptical about these things. Let's see if it even knows like anything about DRS.
Watch this. Okay, come on.
Yeah, take
Okay.
the computer.
All right, let me show you. This is amazing. Okay. For example, who is Rabbi Eli Storch? I mean, it's pretty good, isn't it?
That's pretty accurate. Okay, it knows a little bit.
Yeah, but watch this. This is amazing, okay? Check this out. Check this out. Write me a math equation using concepts in DRS. Amazing. Check this out.
Let's see if it knows, yeah. No, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, but that can't be it.
No. Check this out. It even writes poetry. This is incredible. Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this. Okay,
All right.
check this out. Write the song Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, but in the style of Dr. Broder. Okay, watch this.
All right,
Okay, let's see what it
this.
says. Okay, here it's just
Twinkle,
telling you
twinkle,
the
little
poem
star.
Twinkle, Twinkle.
Yeah, right, that's
Okay,
normal.
pretty amazing.
All
Okay,
right.
I mean, it knows the poem, but watch this.
I mean, come on.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Now watch
Well,
this.
one sec. But like that's you asked it a specific poem. Why don't you just like have it do something more general?
Okay, watch this. Now write me a poem about DRS.
Oh, wow. All right. You know, I guess I should be more worried about ChatGPT. But yeah, you know, how are we going to stop plagiarism now?
Come on. Plagiarism has been going on for a long time. In
What do you
fact,
mean?
many different companies and organizations, and even faculty members here, have been recently caught stealing each other's Instagram captions.
Yeah, what do you mean? No way.
Well, like, watch this. Okay. 2 different Instagram accounts have the same caption. I have no idea what this is, but I'm intrigued by it. President Biden put a picture of the Chinese balloon. Rabbi Klapotz put a picture of an iPhone. Okay, now watch this one, okay? Anyone can join. The Chabad of the 5 towns put a picture of the Friendship Circle.
so nice.
And DRS put a picture of the Mesivta B League team.
Wait, those are the guys in the Audio Simchai Big Sale.
It's the same thing. All right, now watch this one. Look what I pulled out of a hat, okay? David Blaine put a picture of a bunny, okay?
Right.
Rabbi Willig put a picture of the grades from his 9th grade halacha class. Now watch this one. Stop it with your silly games. President Biden put a picture of Vladimir Putin. Rabbi Storch put a picture of Rabbi Nymanshir playing Wii. Not Wii, that's like a long time ago. Yeah, okay. Now check out this one. This brought me tremendous joy. Rabbi Kamenetsky put a picture of his recent granddaughter. Rabbi Farber put that picture of Mr. Rosenblum on an elephant. And finally, every morning I thank Hashem that you're in my life. Rabbi Brazil put a picture of Jack Huberfeld, and Jack Huberfeld put a picture of Jack Huberfeld.
We now take you to some extra footage that we've had from the DRS Melava Malka. Here, give your attention to Rabbi Kamenetsky, who is addressing the packed crowd.
Okay, welcome everybody to the annual Parents Melava Malka, the absolutely mandatory event where no attendance is taken and you can leave when the lights turn off. Thank you to the Parent Council for the copious amounts of food that will be served just a bit too late. We look forward to serving the leftovers of breakfast and lunch over the course of the next week. We're going to begin the evening, as we always do, with me playing a chord and then tuning my guitar for the next 3 minutes. The yeshiva Melava Malka is unique in that it is the only time the entire yeshiva family is here, and so we want to make sure that this evening is as awkward as possible by singing songs that no parents have ever heard. These are songs with rousing choruses and terrible low parts. We are so thrilled to be joined by Aryeh Kuntzert tonight for musical accompaniment. Dr. Broder will also be playing guitar, but don't worry, his guitar isn't actually plugged in. He's not even going to be here next year. Unfortunately, I was also told that the Wild Chords have to perform tonight, and I apologize in advance. One of the highlights of the Melava Malka is the presentation of 15 Torah Growth Awards to various Talmidim in our yeshiva, and we applaud the 11 students who deserve it and continue to scratch our heads about the other 4. We are so thrilled to present the Midos Awards to those kids who were voted on as having the best Midos, and in an effort to highlight more outstanding Talmidim, next year our new award will honor those 12 boys who follow the yeshiva's dress code. As our yeshiva community well knows, there is a very important, long-time member of our DRS family who will be leaving at the end of this year. Tonight, we pay tribute to him for his many years of service to our yeshiva. Please take a look at the video screen.
When I joined the yeshiva faculty a number of years ago, so there were naturally some challenges that came up at the beginning. How to deal with classroom management, how to deal with certain students, how to convey certain hard concepts. And Baruch Hashem, I'm in a building full of a lot of people I was able to turn to for Eitzah. But there was someone special who I was always able to turn to, no matter how challenging, no matter what the struggle was, someone seasoned, who understood, who gets it, who gets the Talmidim of our yeshiva, who gets the students, who understands what it's like and understands what they need to hear. And that person was Vlad. I was always able to go to Vlad for Eitzah, for Hadracha, for guidance on how to be a better Rebbe, how to be a better Mechanech, how to be a better person, how to be a better Yid, how to be a better Eved Hashem, and just how to be better all around. Vlad, we're going to miss you so very much. Hatzlacha as your journey continues. We know you're going to do great things.
You know, sometimes, some days I come to school and I'm not feeling it, you know? Not having a great day, I'm a bit out of it. And I walk into the lunchroom and I see that yellow hat, that vest. It's got that little screwdriver in his ear. And my spirit just lifts me up, that smile, that sweet smile he has. I feel so exhilarated every single time I see him.
Bueno, es ok. Nosotros vamos a extrañar mucho a Vladimir. Es un buen trabajador. Esperemos que para donde él se mude esté mejor. Aquí lo vamos a extrañar mucho. También los muchachos lo están pensando mucho de que se va a ir. Gracias. Que tenga un buen viaje.
Vladimir, te deseamos que te vaya bien en todo lo que te propongas. Como siempre tú dices, nunca cambies y principalmente que se cumplan todas tus metas, todo lo que tú deseas. Te vamos a extrañar, la verdad, pero a veces que no te vamos a extrañar, pero que te vaya bien.
Vladi, lo único que le deseo es buena suerte, le vaya muy bien donde vaya a estar. Le agradezco mucho su ayuda, su compañerismo y lo vamos a extrañar bastante. Buena suerte le deseo.
Over the past number of years, the Jewish world has unfortunately seen the loss of many great Gedolim. Thankfully, the Art Scroll Company has been publishing these beautiful biographies that help record the lives and legacies of these special personalities. Just last week, they put out the new biography of Rav Chaim Kanievsky.
And you know, at DRS News, we thought, why wait until someone has passed before sharing their story? So we reached out to Art Scroll, and they have published a number of new books about the lives of some of our faculty members. For example, hot off the shelves is Geschmack to be a Yid, how one Menachel inspired a generation of Mechanchim and thousands of Talmidim. But also, make sure to grab the other side of the equation, the life and growth of Eric Milano's goatee. Also, recent release, You're Stupid, the story of one Rebbe's unmatched love for his Talmidim. This would be a really, really great Hanukkah gift, Always Untucked. The true story of how a high school senior taught high school seniors. Then, and I'm sure the 11th grade, maybe even give this out in the next Nadivi Lev Honor Society, it's Reb Jordan, Just a Little Too Intense. Very, very popular this year is Heisenberg, the true life inspiration behind Breaking Bad. And finally, the newest release, Zadov, the second coming of Dr. Broder.
In other news, a number of seniors have been engaged in a massive game of assassin. I'm sure you've seen it. The rules are simple. Everyone gets a target, and then you have to shoot your target with an Orbeez gun. But you're not allowed to shoot them with an Orbeez gun if they're wearing Rabbi Fletcher on their neck.
Speaking of the game Assassin, teachers were so confused when they saw the seniors walking around with baby dolls around their necks. But what the teachers didn't know was how significant this game with the baby dolls really was. In fact, we at DRS News have access to an exclusive new inspiring video by renowned speaker and storyteller Rabbi Yoel Gold to help us understand the meaningful story behind these baby dolls. Please pay attention to the screen.
The year was 1986, and the US economy was booming. It was the year that IBM released a new computer chip, the successful flight of the Space Shuttle Challenger. What a time to be in America. Pinky Berkowitz-Steinenfeld was coming of age in the perfect era.
Me and my mother, we were living in Mattersdorf at the time, and we just couldn't make a meeting of the ends. We couldn't make ends meet. Things were very, very difficult for us, so we decided together that we're going to move to the Golden Medina, to the border of opportunity. We're going to move to Border Park and make a better life for ourselves there.
Pinky was a transplant. New city, new environment, and new hopes for a better tomorrow. But Pinky needed to figure out what he was going to do next. And that was the least of his issues.
For many years, I was a bocher. I couldn't get married. I couldn't ever understand why, frankly. Excuse me. Ugh. I very, very much wanted to start a family, but for many years it was very difficult to find a shidduch.
Pinky's mother, ever the inspiration, knew exactly the words that Pinky needed to hear.
I was so angry, I was so distraught over his life. Every birthday he'd get me one birthday a chocolate bar, one birthday he'd get me a milkshake, one birthday he'd get me something else. All I wanted was Einiglich. All the time I'd say to Pinky, I want you should make me grandchildren. I just want you should make me a little baby.
All my mother ever wanted was to have a grandchild to play with, and all I wanted was a stable career.
And then it hit him how to take these two things and put them together.
And then it hit him how to bring these two things together.
And then it hit me how to bring these two things together. So I started a baby doll making business, a baby doll factory.
Baby dolls were all the rage in the 80s. Every kid in America had to have a baby doll. But where was Pinky going to get the money to start up his new company?
So I needed a business partner, someone that would partner with me to start the factory. You see, I had the brains, but I needed somebody who had the greens. I had the idea to make baby dolls. Well, I didn't have the idea to make baby dolls. Baby dolls have been around since Brias Oilam. But I needed a business partner. Because let's face it, it was my idea to make the baby dolls. Not my idea, but my idea, if you understand.
Luckily, in a burst of pure siyata d'shmaya, there was a knock at Pinky's door. No one could have predicted who it would have been. It was this wealthy Israeli man looking for a partner to go into the baby doll industry with him. His name was Rimon.
Hello, my name is Rimon, Rimon Cafe. My friends call me Cafe Rimon. Back at home, this is a very, very humor joke. I came to America with a lot of money, with one plan, with one goal, and that is to make baby dolls and to find someone who will, with me, partner to make a baby dolls. And there was this man, a smoky, smelling Israeli man who was looking for a business partner to start a baby doll making factory. What's Siyata D'Shmaya? And I thought, again, it was my idea. I just needed the money. I didn't have the money, but it was my idea, just as a reminder. So I got him to be my business partner because I wanted that my mother should stop shepherding me about having little babies to play with. And so me and this business partner together, we started the baby doll making company together.
Pinky didn't understand that I wanted real grandchildren. And I have to admit that the baby dolls were very cute and they gave me a lot of Yiddish nachas. I brought for them all kinds of things, clothes for Yom Tif, and even though they couldn't eat, I still made for them kreplech and kleintlich and all kinds of bunt cake. They were dolls, they couldn't eat, but that's what you do for Jewish grandchildren. They were so cute, so very, very cute, my grandchildren, my fake grandchildren.
These two men, although they did look kind of alike, had nothing in common, except their love and passion for baby dolls. They opened factory after factory, business after business. It was booming. They quickly rose to becoming a Fortune 500 company, and they were living in the lap of luxury. Private jets, exclusive parties, everything was going perfect. But then, tragedy struck with the invention of the internet.
Just what is this main artery of the information superhighway?
Every business, no matter how large, and no matter how small, will be on the internet in the year 2000.
While some businesses adapted and modernized and grew, their industry just fell apart. Rimon abandoned the project, joined his brother in his construction business, and Pinky held on, hoping, dreaming, while he watched his flailing company suffer, wondering if it will ever come back.
I didn't really have any other business ideas. This was my one and only idea. And my one and only idea failed, and everything, Rahman al-Islam, came crashing down. So the factory didn't work out, it's okay, things happen for a reason, we had fun with the factory, but I knew I'd be okay because I had so many different options. I can drive a taxi, I can do a shawarma store, I can become a world-famous mentalist and perform at tzedakah. I can do crypto, a lot of crypto. I can do crypto. I can do all kinds of different things. I have many, many strengths. And I know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yishtabach Shemo, he will have faith in me and he will do what's best for me.
Fast forward 20 years later, Pinky had lost everything. Dejected, alone, and still single. There was just no room for baby dolls in this world of iPads and PlayStation. But then, HaKadosh Baruch Hu peeked through the rafters one more time. A yeshiva high school in Woodmere experienced a devastating flood. $4 million expansion product literally washed down the drain. Classrooms were destroyed, students displaced. Everyone was so sad.
I just could not understand why this was happening. I do the daf every day. I wake up every morning and try to do the best that I possibly can for my Talmidim. But when I got the phone call about the flood, I turned my eyes to Hashem and I said, why is this happening to my beloved yeshiva?
The Menahel wondered why, but Hashem always had the answer. Because working on that job for that flood in that high school was none other than Ramon.
After many years of no work, no job, I ended up working for my brother. He was doing a construction in a high school in Woodmere, and we were fixing floods, and everything was okay. I went, when I was in that high school, every morning to the back stairwell for a smoke. Yes, that was me. And every day work was very good. And then one time I saw something very, very strange. The 12th grade was walking around with a baby doll hanging from the neck. Very strange. I knew right away that I had to call my old business partner, Pinky, because now we can start up the factory one more time. Ramon was fixing the flood in this modern Orthodox high school. Maybe it was more like a public school, not really sure. But as Ramon was fixing the flood, so in the intervenings, he was also fixing my heart. And because the seniors, the 12th grade, the Buchrim were playing with the baby dolls, business started to boom again, and Baruch Hashem, everything was wonderful. Until, of course, one of the seniors shot his friend with an Orbeez gun in Mrs. Cruz's class, and then everything came crashing down again, and my life is in ruins. So thank you, DRS, for ruining my life.
We all have things hanging on our neck. Some of us, it's a baby doll. For others, it's a spatula. And for others, it's actual real problems weighing us down. And sometimes we'll look at HaKadosh Baruch Hu and we'll say, Hashem, why is this happening? Why did my life take the trajectory it did? How did I wind up here? But ultimately, Hashem is always smiling back. He's always running the show. We just have to figure out how to let him in and how to see him.
Purim, everybody!